Here's welcome to the webinar. I hope that everybody's learning and advancing with all of the great presenters that you've had a chance to hear today. And thanks to David and his team for putting these events on. It's always great to be here. As always, I always like to just do a quick introduction before we get started in the event. And if you have any questions, please type them in the chat box where applicable, if able to. And I will be going through a presentation on our school and trade rooms, strategies, software education, and community. If you can't stay for the event, rest assured we'll get your recording. And I can assure you that our team is just an email or a phone call away. So what I want to do today is I want to talk a little bit about what we'd like to consider NeuroStreet to be the Netflix of trading schools. If you're if you're like any of the people I know in this in any industry or in this world, everybody's got a Netflix account. And what we've done is we've pivoted the model of our company to become essentially the Netflix of trading schools. We've been able to accommodate a lot of different things in this industry that has been cutting edge and ground shaking. And what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about our trading rooms, the strategies that we're trading for global assets, the indicators and trading systems that we're using, how you can get involved in the education. And I want to show you our chat rooms. I want to talk a little bit about how we trade call and how we put levels in advance to our users and just all the things that we do to essentially help traders become better traders. So as always, because I will be covering real trades, I will be talking about real fills. We will be talking about trades that have been taken historically and what we look to do. So I just want to make sure you know that we are not here to give you investment advice. We are not here to advise you on where to buy and sell. If you do place risk capital in the markets, please do so at your own discretion. And last but not least, past performance never guarantees future results. So that being said, what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about the highlights. We're going to go over core identity, super important, the journey between you, me, and everyone else that's here. I'm going to talk a little bit about Al Pacino. You're probably wondering, well, what the heck? I thought this was a trading webinar. And the truth of the matter is, it is. But if you've ever watched the movie or the series The Godfather, I can assure you, you're going to really enjoy the paradigms. We'll talk about some of the problems you're facing. I can guarantee that we've got solutions for them. And I want to kind of help take down the walls around this industry. I think there's a lot of stuff that goes on that doesn't need to be. And I want to make sure that we can get rid of the stuff so that you guys can have an environment that promotes learning and healthy trading. We're going to talk about the money game and how our trade rooms accommodate that. So we run multiple trading rooms, and we're going to talk about the proof is in the pudding. Right? The proof is in the pudding. I think it's most importantly, if you're going to be trading, you want to be around traders that are trading and can demonstrate the accuracy and the success of not only the instructors, but the users. So essentially, NeuroStreet is essentially one school to rule them all. And that's kind of the focus point for today is we're pretty much the Netflix of trading schools. We've evolved to that. And I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. And I think that's the most important part. We've got a guarantee and there's no risk to you. So ultimately, you just need to sit back and kind of learn. And if you like what you see, then you're definitely in the right place. So that being said, what we're going to do is I just want to kind of introduce myself. My name is Sean Kozak. I'm the founder of NeuroStreet Trading Academy. I've got several partners in the school. However, the main objective here is not just about us, it's about you. No fluff, no snake oil, no false hopes. There's no time for that. We've got no place for that. This is a business of capital management, and you're here to become a great trader. I've had the privilege of working with thousands of people all over the world, and the main concept is very straightforward. You need to learn our strategies. You'll need to learn our indicators. You'll have to join our trading rooms. We'll come in and trade live with us. And you'll have to practice in a simulated account until you're demonstrating consistency so that you can go live. Once you go live, you scale, and then you can look to join our mastermind groups where all the top dogs are trading. Okay, essentially, that's kind of the process that most of our traders go through. And the reason I say that it's proven is because we've got thousands of students, and I'm going to share with you today some of our chat room communications and all the trades that our traders are taking. And I'm going to show you the trades that I took today off the open. I even filmed it. We put the video on our YouTube channel. And rest assured, you're in the right place. I don't know where you've been before, and I don't know what you've got from in terms of trading experience or what markets you trade. And but I can assure you that you're definitely in the right place. So the main objective here is the core identity. At the end of the day, all we really want, myself and you and everybody else in this room, is that feeling of I'm finally a consistent trader. I don't care what market you trade, if you're a stock trader, a futures trader, a forex trader, cryptocurrency. I don't care if you trade part-time, full-time, whatever it is. All you really want, and all I really want, is to be able to say consistently that we're financially independent because of my trading. And that is the true desire that we all want as traders. That's why we all get into this business. That's why we all want to be in this business, why we're here. And at the end of the day, that just brings us to the next feeling of, now that I'm consistent, I have the ability to scale that consistency. And the underlying reason that's powerful is because we all want the freedom of choice, more choices. And that's a result of the money that can be potentially made in this industry if you know what you're doing. Everything else is just noise. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, whether you got 5 days of trading experience or 5 years of trading experience. Everything else is just noise. So what I want to do is I want to put you into an environment that can promote consistent trading. And we can teach you how to scale it, and we can give you the opportunity for a different experience. I don't know if you're struggling or if you've ever been in this industry. Maybe you're brand new, or maybe you're sitting there kicking your tires, or maybe you're consistent and you're trying to become more consistent. Wherever you are in your journey, this is you and this is me and this is all of us. Okay. So the reason I say it's a journey is that you actually can't do it on your own or you wouldn't be here. I'm just going to be bold with you, right? If you could do this on your own and you were consistently scaling huge profits, you wouldn't be sitting in a webinar right now. You'd be trading or doing something else, right? I can't do it alone. I wouldn't want to do it alone. I like being around other traders that are on the same wavelength as me. I like being involved in a community and running trading rooms. I've had the privilege of trading with thousands of traders, and I would never want to be doing this by myself. I don't think anybody would ever want that. So the concept of we can is a very powerful statement. The reason is that there's such a huge failure rate in this industry, and I don't want to start talking about statistics and all the stuff that everybody hears in every single video in the world. But the truth is, we all know that it's a really hardcore business. And I know this firsthand because when I first got started, I blew out a live trading account. I've hit the reset button on a sim account before. And I've also stared myself in the face and said, hey, Sean, what is going on here? Why are you so good at everything else? Why is it so hard in this business? And I can guarantee that everybody in this room has gone through that same feeling at one point or other in their business. Fast forward 10 years, I can honestly say that I'm super grateful I never gave up because I've had the privilege of working as the owner of a trading school. I've worked with tons of traders all over the world, and I've literally helped change their lives. My instructors have helped change their lives. My team has had the privilege of working with traders. So the concept is it's a windy road to success, but together we can get there, and I'm going to show you how to do this, okay? I am not here to talk about the fluff. I'm here to lead into the substance, okay? So that being said, I'm giving you fair warning right now, okay? Fair warning. At the end of this presentation, I am going to present you with an offer that you will not want to refuse. Let me just come out and say it. The offer is going to be so irresistible, just giving you fair warning, that you would literally have to be batshit crazy not to take it. And I'm just being blunt with you, okay? So if you've ever watched The Godfather, right, he makes people an offer you can't refuse. I'm going to make you an offer you won't want to refuse, okay? And that's how bold I am with this because I believe in what we're able to do here and what we're able to do for you, okay? So keep an open mind as we go through this material. You're going to definitely want to stick around to the end. So let's talk a little bit about you. Your 5 biggest trading problems will always fall into these 5 categories. There isn't anything else. Not believing in your strategy, you're getting stopped out too much, you're dealing with emotional problems, you're second guessing your trades, or you're having too hard, complicated systems. There isn't any other problem. Those are the 5 master problems that you're facing. Maybe not all of them, maybe one of them, but I can assure you that you're facing one of them. And the best way to fix it is to trade with other people that are doing it in front of you. I really think that leading by example is the best way. Never mind somebody on the mic talking a good game and saying, hey, you should have done this. Did you get the fill here? Hey, did you see that trade? Too bad, blah, blah, blah. No, you need to be in a trade room that they're calling trades and they're trading with you and they're able to replicate it on a daily basis. If they're not doing that, you're in the wrong environment. End of story. Okay. So I think that it's important that you know that we lead by example. We are the doers. If you want to be in a community of doers, you're in the right event. Let's talk a little bit about some of the solutions that I can give you at the school. We have fully fledged, time-tested, proven trading systems. I'm going to show you our chat rooms of all of our students this morning taking the trades that we posted in the rooms before the market opened. Okay. We have instructors and myself with years of trading experience. Okay, I am not the only trade room educator in the school. I've got other traders running other trading rooms. We run more than one of them. And the reason we're successful is because our systems are based off rules. They are not subjective, they are objective. You cannot test and rely on subjective decision making. Now, what's really important here is that you understand that it's not just a result of one thing. You need to have a component of education. Traders need to learn first before they can do. And the tools that we use are critical. We use indicators that are designed for specific platforms. Our products are available on NinjaTrader, TradeStation, and TradingView. And the key here is you want to be in an environment that you can trade in and you can get up with excitement because you know what's happening is the real deal. You know, there's nothing worse than getting up and like, I hope I can get it today. I hope our trade room does well today. None of that. No, we have real trading in real rooms with real fills and real executions. All you need to do is come in and get your feet wet and learn what's going on. Okay. So this is where the wall is up. And I'm going to hear you ever heard Pink Floyd, The Wall, Take It Down? I want you to do me a favor and take a hammer and take that wall down brick by brick right now, because realistically, majority of everybody in here is going to say, yeah, sure. You got the case of the yeah buts and the what ifs. And it's healthy, right? Everybody has the case of the yeah buts and the what ifs. How can I be certain that your strategy is going to help me? How can I be sure that I'm going to actually make money trading in your trading rooms? Really, really good questions. And then some of you are going to say, yeah, but I've lost so much. I'm just at the point where I just feel like giving up, or every time I try, I always have the same experience, right? At the end of the day, you could either focus on all the past experiences, or you could keep an open mind and say, maybe there's a better way if I'm willing to just keep an open mind and come in and watch what these guys are doing for a change. Okay. Because everybody has the case of the yeah buts and the what ifs. And I can assure you this, that the only goal that matters is that you learn the money-making skill set and you become good at it. And we can teach you how to do it the way that we're doing it, if you're willing to listen to the way we're doing it. Okay. That doesn't mean you got to forget everything that you've learned in the past. Just keep an open mind that there might be a better way. There might be a better way. Now, the reason this is important, and I'm just wondering, can you guys type a Y in the chat box? Are you guys able to type in the chat box? Can you, I don't know if you have that privilege or not. If you do, great. If not, well, I'll just kind of assume that you kind of go with the flow here with me on this. But here's the key. Whenever I ask this question, okay, Michael's got it. Okay, excellent. So the key here is this. Whenever I ask people, why are you in this business? They always give me these answers like, I want time freedom. I want a better lifestyle. Oh, I want to have a secondary income source. Oh, I want to feel like I've achieved something. All of that is fine. But at the end of the day, it's all noise. Because at the end of the day, Wall Street is about making money. It's not about anything else. You didn't get into trading to do anything else other than learn how to make money so that all of the other stuff becomes a reality for you. None of it will even matter if you're not consistently bringing in the bank. So the why needs to be learn how to make the money. so that you have the time freedom and you can spend more time with the family and you can actually have the opportunity to choose a different lifestyle. Never mind all the hocus pocus that everybody else tells you in some event or some webinar or some influencer YouTube channel. You got to get right down to the brass tacks. Trading is a serious business, and let's take it that way. Okay. I'm very blunt with this because I've I've worked with so many traders that have succeeded, and then I've seen so many that have never succeeded, and it's a reality. We need to help you guys that are not there yet. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. This is a layout for our futures and Forex and crypto trading room. Now, the reason I say futures, Forex, and crypto is because futures, Forex, and crypto is technical strategies. Futures and Forex are a smaller basket of markets. We look at the majors, we look at the minors for Forex. Majority of it will be the majors, okay, the major pairs. And then we look at the futures markets, commodities, the S&P futures, the NASDAQ, the Russell, the crude oil, gold, the euro, right? And our strategies in our futures, Forex, and crypto rooms are market volume profile based, order flow, supply and demand, and we look at Fibonacci frequency ratios. So we've got a whole turnkey system. We look at analysis on wave structure. We look at analysis on momentum analysis, volume. We are a turnkey room. We have everything you could possibly imagine with regards to how we trade technical markets. And we plan our levels in advance so that our students can identify where we're planning to take trades. So what I want to do is I want to share with you that this is one of our trading rooms. And what I would like to do is I'd like to go in today and I'd like to show you, give me 1 second here. Let's go into the futures trading room. This morning, these trades were posted in our chat rooms, okay, here. These were trades that were taken in our classroom this morning, our students posting them, okay? The reason this is important is it's not just me showing that we missed the fills on the NASDAQ. Everybody's jumping the gun here. That's fine. We're gonna have that. We'll go down in here and you're gonna take a look at the futures room. In the morning, our instructors will post the levels so that the students can identify where they are. Look at this trade. We're 56 ticks on crude. Like, this is a big trade for futures, okay? Now, the reason I'm sharing this with you is because I want to show you the workspace and the layouts that come with this. Okay. This is part of the systems that we trade. We're trading momentum, wave analysis, supply and demand, order flow. We're trading market and volume profile. And it's a turnkey system. Now, I'm not going to go into all the rules of the strategy today. I'm not going to go into all that extra stuff and all that because this is a webinar. We don't have enough time to do that. Okay. We're not able to do that in one event. Okay. But I will tell you this, that everything is turnkey. Okay. It's all built, put together. You just come in and you learn it, you watch, and you apply it. Okay. Now, we also have a stock room. So if you're trading stocks and options and you want to learn how to trade small caps, large caps, if you want to learn how to trade the stock market, we have a proprietary scanning process that allows us to scan. We have a pre-market prep process in the morning where we're scanning over 7,000 stocks and we nail it down to a watch list of like 5 or 6 in the morning. Okay. And we have a proprietary process that looks at volume, float, short ratio percentage, relative volume, and price. Like, we're only looking at trading certain stocks. We're not sitting there trying to just figure out a huge, massive watch list. Like, we have a proprietary system that is doing exceptionally well. And the key here is to know that you don't need to figure it out. You just need to come and learn. Like this morning, what I did, and I'm going to share with you, this is interesting. Okay. So this is this morning. I'm going to show with you. I'm going to open up our chat rooms this morning. I'm going to go into the stock room here because I had a student who said, let me go in here for a second. Right here. Let's go down here. There's a list. This is the pre-market list I put in here. This is the stocks that I had on my watch list in the morning. And yeah, I had a student say, hey, do you mind posting your watch list in the morning? Because we were running our futures class when he was asking. And I said, sure, no problem. So there was my list. And so when we go in and we take a look at the stock that I traded, I took 2 trades off the open. I filmed it live. I put the video on our YouTube channel so you can actually go and watch it if you're interested in actually watching me trade this live. It's on our YouTube channel right now. And I traded this off the open. I crushed it. I missed my second target up here. I got a little bit jumpy, and then this stock just decided to go to the moon with Elon Musk today. So it's trading up here at $20. It went from $1 to 20 today. So does it happen every day? No, because all I care about is this. We're done the stocks in the morning off the morning push. So, the key here is to identify, what stocks we're looking for, why we're watching for them. We have a scanning process. We use, different scanners that you can learn how to use, etc. And all of the training is there, all of the training for us to learn how to do this. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go through and I'd like to share the fact that, our indicators, both for all of our classrooms, we have over 40 indicators at our store. So we're considered a Walmart for trading software. We're probably one of the largest indicator vendors in the industry. We've got over 40 indicators built on 3 major platforms. And the key here is that all of them are available to you in the school. And we're going to talk about that so that you're not having to go out and buy indicators other places. You don't need to go and, rent them or any of that case. Maybe we're going to share with you the value at the end of the event. Like I said, we're going to make you an offer you can't refuse. So let's show you some trades. So here's some market profile trades on some areas where our levels are planned out. These are trades taken in the trading room. You can see here, there's levels that are planned. These are examples. Here's examples, real fills, guys. These are real fills in the trades, right? Real fills on the charts. Here's an example of some of the order flow trades we've taken. I'm just showing, I could show you thousands of trades. That's the thing, is that we're actually traders. So, if you want to come into a room where you're just learning a bunch of information, or if you want to come and actually learn how to become a great trader, you got to surround yourself with those people. Okay. And it's critical. Here's an order flow trade off big levels off the market. So these are big print zones off the 30-minute levels that we plan. And these are trades is an auction level. We're very specific with where we enter and why we enter. Here's trades that I've been taking in the stock room, right? And all of these are posted in our chat rooms. I'll go back and show you. We post these trades daily in our chat rooms so students can see them, so they can understand them. The transparency is very, very, very thorough. I'll show you a comment that someone just left this morning, and you can see for yourself. These are, trade in the open. Here's another trade right off the open. You can see it kind of looks like the same trade I took today, isn't it? Right. And that's because it's the exact same. We have the same strategies. We have 3 primary setups that we trade off market open, and it's really about just scanning for the right material. Here's another trade. These are big trades, right? Here's another one right here, opening range breakout, targets hit, right? And our scanning process is critical for stocks. For futures and Forex, you're only looking at a small basket of markets because your markets are limited. So depending on the markets that you want to trade, if you're a futures or Forex trader, or if you want to look at cryptocurrency, we've got courses for all of that. And if you want to trade stocks and options and you want to get good at that, we've got that too, right? So the key here is we've got lots of users. If you want to go and read customer reviews, you can. There's the link. Okay, public knowledge on Trustpilot. I believe in putting them on Trustpilot because I don't think reviews on a website are very, very trustworthy, but that's my opinion. That being said, we can't control what people's write on there. So if you want to go and read real reviews, you can do that. I think it's important to do that. But what's really more important is the community. Like we decided to move all of our entire company, not just our trading rooms, but every person that's ever bought indicators from us on any platform, been in any trading room, can go in and can communicate with other traders. We've got a peer-to-peer environment where traders can talk to other traders. We've also got a peer-to-instructor environment. So if you want to talk to our moderators, you have the privilege of sending messages directly to our trading instructors, which is really, really powerful. Okay, so if you're interested in learning that and coming into that, this is a really, really good environment. Now, the reason I like to say it's one school to rule them all is because we've done something recently that we believe is going to shift the industry norm across the way trading schools and trading rooms and indicator companies operate. And the reason for this is many of you guys have probably gone to websites and done your due diligence and basically bought indicators or paid for trading systems, or you've gone into trading rooms and you've tried to learn different strategies. But the problem is that you have to go to different companies to find different trade rooms, and you have to, go to different indicator stores to buy different types of products. The nice thing about NeuroStreet is that we have everything in one environment. So we have an all-inclusive education portal that teaches all asset classes: stocks, futures, forex, options, cryptocurrencies. We have strategies that are proven, time tested, and successful amongst thousands of traders. And we run multiple trading rooms. We're not just a one-trick pony. So we have multiple trading rooms running. So you can trade whatever markets you want because we have live classes teaching those every day. Okay. And all of it comes with our software. So all of the indicators, all of the systems, we're talking 40 indicators available on 3 platforms. All of it is part of the school. No more, gone are the days where you have to spend a whole bunch of money buying strategies and paying for systems and paying for extra courses and paying for extra trade rooms. Like, it's just, somebody had to stop that, and we did it. And we're one of the biggest software vendors in the world. And so we decided we're going to shift the space. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is I want to kind of go onto the website for a second, and I want to pull up some things so you guys can get acclimated with a few of the things. So when you go to NeuroStreet's website, ultimately, I'm going to walk you through what it looks like to be a member of our school. So as soon as you come into our members area, there's a few different portals. And the reason I'm giving you a show and tell is I think it's important. If you're going to become a student and trade with us live, I'd like to show you what's involved. Okay. So there's an onboarding process. We have a fast track guide. You could be brand new and you don't even have a trading computer, or you could be just getting started. That's fine. If you don't know the markets that you want to trade, or you want to be a part of different stocks or futures or forex, you can go into our one-on-one section. So we've got a portal that teaches all courses across global assets. So it depends on what you want to learn. Okay. And then what we've done is we have education portals and strategies portals. Inside of these, there's different courses. So the education portal is over 34 videos in this course alone. And what it is it's applicable to all platforms and all traders. So if you're a day trader, a swing trader, or an investor, or if you're somebody that wants to day trade futures, forex, stocks, options, or crypto, all of the lessons in that course apply to every single trader. It doesn't matter the market. It's all to do with technical analysis, volume studies, all of the stuff that applies to everybody. It doesn't matter what you're trading. And then what we've done is we've built a course on all of our indicators and tools that we've built for all of the platforms, whether you're on NinjaTrader, TradeStation, TradingView, you name it. All of our tools are available, and you can learn how to use those indicators in this course here. Okay. Now, our strategies program, we've broken it down into 2 strategies courses. Inside the strategies course, we have an indicator systems training program. So we built systems that are particularly for, just say, order flow or profiles or supply and demand strategies, or et cetera. We've built a separate section for you guys to learn those. And then all of our stock scanning strategies and all of our options and others technical strategies are in the all platforms course for strategies. Now, we're not talking a small program here. We're an academy. So the objective here would be for you to not ever have to want to leave here because you feel that everything you've been looking for is in here and you wouldn't need to go anywhere else. And that's kind of why we built it like this. We have a live class and calendar section. So you're going to be running 5 days a week. You're going to be coming into our classrooms. You can join our classrooms. You can basically, come in, enter the trade room here. You can watch all the recordings for all the classes. Let's say you can't join us in one day. You're going to come back and watch that, right? But what's really more important is the software, because NeuroStreet's known for its software in our trading rooms. And what's really important is you understand that up until recently, the only way you could use our tools was to buy them independently. And we've built over 40 indicators on 3 platforms. So one of the things I wanted to share with you is that up until now, all of this was piecemeal. You'd have to pick and choose which ones you wanted to use until now. And I'm going to share with you what's changed and why this is so powerful. And we're talking everything you can possibly imagine. There's too much to talk about in one event. But what I will share with you is this. When you come into our school, okay, most people are sick and tired of spending thousands of dollars on courses and systems and indicators and trade rooms because the industry is so darn expensive. And everybody's at the point now where it's like, well, they don't know who to trust and they don't know who to follow. And they're just, how many of you guys ever felt like that? Maybe you could just type a yes in the chat box, or maybe you can relate with that. I mean, I know that I've spoken to a lot of people, and they've shared with me that, you know, it's they just want to go to a trade room where they're making money and not having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars every day to do it, right? So I know that you can relate with me. I'm sure that you understand where I'm coming from. And, you know, the number one reason that you guys want to be here is you want to be able to succeed in trading. And so at the beginning of the webinar, I talked about, you know, making you an offer that you can't refuse. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to shift the gears here a bit. And I told you I'd be back. I told you that I'd be back to give you this offer, and I'd share with you, you know, what that means. Let me kind of talk a little bit about our plans. Okay, we have 3 packages in the school. Okay, before we didn't ever do it like this. We literally, you would have to either buy our programs and buy our courses and buy our software, and we've done that for about 6 years now. But now we've expanded to global assets across 5 different trading environments with global trading rooms, and we've expanded to 3 other platforms. So what I want to do is I want to explain what comes in all of this so that you understand the value add here, and you can understand the no-brainer mentality around the savings that are involved here. Because at the end of the day, you want to make money and you want to save money. That's the 2 biggest drivers here, right? Be consistently profitable trading and save as much money as possible. So all of the intro courses, that's 8 hours, valued at around $2,000 for 5 programs, okay? Cognition training for cognitive development, resources, the Discord chat rooms, 5 days a week trading rooms, multiple trade rooms, not just one of them, multiple trading rooms, okay? The education course is around $5,000. The strategies course is around $5,000. All of the templates and workspaces built by our instructors for turnkey systems. Okay. Now here's the biggest one of all, the software. All of our indicators plus future development. So when we develop new indicators, you'll have access to them. If you were to buy every one of our indicators that we've been selling for the past 6 years, you would have to spend about $35,000 to buy all the software and all the systems that we've put out there. And so extensive training comes with all the software. We do install everything for you. We've got an in-house development team. We can get on your computer. We can get you up and running in literally the same day. And we will put you in touch with a trading expert. So you will be able to fast track your success. Now, let me explain this. The bronze package, okay, includes the base level starter packs. The silver includes everything except for the software. The gold package has everything that the school offers. Now, if we were to combine everything, literally, you're looking at over 50 to 60 grand. Okay. There are other schools out there that will charge you that. And I can assure you this, that it is not acceptable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. And if you want to come in and you want to trade with us using all of our trade rooms, all of our classrooms, all of our courses, every single indicator, doesn't matter which platform you're using, as long as our products are available on it, you have access to all of it. Okay. We're going to give it to you on a monthly basis. If you want access to the software for the gold packages, okay, it's $349 a month. So for $349 a month, one trade a month, I look at that as one trade. You can come in and you can use everything. You have access to everything in our school. All the courses, all the trading rooms, all the systems, all the software, everything. No more paying more expensive courses, no more paying for extra trade rooms or strategies. You get access to our Discord chat rooms. We'll show you all the trades pre-market. You'll have access to everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put a link in the chat box, okay, to the plans section, okay? And I want to kind of put things into perspective, okay? The bronze is for absolute beginners who's just new to complete everything, but realistically, the gold has everything in it. So if you're looking for the best value, the gold is the best value for the software because it's the only way you'll get access to all the software, okay? So I put a link in the chat box. You can access that link. You can use that link to take advantage of it. You can purchase it on an annual basis. And if you did do it on an annual basis, you'll get 2 months free. Okay. And that basically we're giving you 2 months off the annual package. A lot of traders prefer one versus the other depending on your budget. But I want to kind of give you a comparison for a second. I want to kind of put things into perspective. Okay. When you look at it from what we're doing, everything is an all-inclusive model. We can provide you with the best price, the best value, and the most access to trade room systems and resources and software in the industry compared to anything that's out there. Stocks, futures, Forex, options, cryptocurrency, all in one academy with global access to multiple trade rooms and the largest inventory of indicators built in the industry to date. Okay. Now, if we compare that, some companies, there's a lot of great companies out there. So it's not about comparing good or bad. It's about understanding the value. And a lot of companies will charge for one product or one subscription, maybe a trial, right? You buy one course, pay for one trade room. Sometimes they do lifetime packages. But even if you didn't like us, and this is the most important part, right? It's the biggest no-brainer that I'd like to think here, because even if you didn't like what you've seen after 1 month, okay, if we have not surpassed your expectations at any time with any course or any piece of software or any trade room or any system, at any time, you can cancel. You're not locked in under contracts or commitments. No risk to you. So there's no risk. Your first month you pay. If you love us, you stay. If you don't, c'est la vie. But I can assure you this, you'll have 30 days to be impressed to the maxes by my team and I. And all you need to do is come into our chat rooms in the morning in our trading rooms. You take one killer trade and you're off to the races. No risk to you. Okay. And I'm open about that, right? Because when we look at the value add here, right? When we look at the value add of everything that you're getting, you can't even subscribe to one indicator for that on most companies. One good indicator, maybe two. You get access to 40 trading systems, trade rooms, classes, everything. And some of you might trade stocks and options. You'll be able to come into those classrooms and those courses. Some of you will want to go into the futures and Forex rooms. And some of you are looking at learning crypto and you want to get into the different courses and stuff like that. We've got all of it. Okay. And everything's turnkey, so we can set it up for you. We'll log on your computers. We'll set you up. And all you need to do is pick a package. Now, obviously, if you're looking to use our software, the gold package is what includes the software, which is the biggest value add next to the trading rooms and systems. So if you're interested, guys, I look forward to trading with you. I can go over trades. We can talk about trades. We can open it up for Q&A if you'd like. I know I started a little earlier, so we've got a lot more time. Let's kind of go into some Q&A here for a second. And what I want to do is I want to kind of go into the chat rooms for a second. I want to share with you something that somebody just wrote. So let's go in here to the stock room. And this was literally at 1:44 this morning. Okay. It says, I absolutely love the transparency and learning. Small losers come with trading and are easier to accept when you have a system that is tried, true, and tested. Lawrence just wrote this today at 1:44. And the reason for that is because I just posted this video that I traded off market open. Okay. I posted this. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to put this up here. This was literally just posted like 35 views like 5-10 minutes ago. Our users were watching this. I'll post this in the chat room for you guys so you can watch this. This was me trading the market open here for the stocks while our other traders were crushing the futures markets. We'll go into the futures room here this morning. These are some of the trades that the traders took this morning. And one of the things we like to do is every day we have live trading picks. So a lot of our users will post their trading picks in here, and we'll post the trades. Like a lot of our traders will communicate, and you can come in and you can talk with a lot of different people. We'll post when the levels are hit. We'll post AM posts, we'll come in here pre-market. We'll post the levels in advance so you guys can see. A lot of our instructors will post, like a lot of traders taking live trades. Like, the thing here is that you're not alone, right? We post our morning chat room, trade room plans, everything that we're going to be doing. We do a lot of things for our customers that you'll be able to come in. These are all the levels that we set up in advance. So all the different trade opportunities that we're teaching traders to take, you can come in and learn that. And that's across global assets. That's for futures, Forex, and crypto. If you want to come into the stock room, every morning what we do is I post all my trades in my morning prep list and my scanners and just all this stuff right here. And, this is really interesting because what's nice is that it's a community for you to come in and you can actually, trade with us. Right now we're trading. like tomorrow morning pre-market, an hour before the market opens, I'll be scanning the stocks and be scanning my main watch list. Our traders will be posting levels in advance. So if you ever question or if you ever need help, you're just literally just a chat away in our chat rooms. And I think that's a really powerful place because a lot of traders are left to their own demise, and it's a dangerous place to be, especially if you're struggling. Right. And so there's lots to think about, guys, but I can assure you this, that if you want to come in and trade with a bunch of traders that know what's going on, you're in the right place. Right. So I'll leave it for questions. Don't know if you guys have any or not, but I want to thank David and his team for having me in here and giving us the opportunity to share some strength and hope with your customer base. And I don't know if anybody has any questions or not. Maybe you can tell me what markets you're trading, or you can tell me, if you're interested in stocks, futures, or forex, or any of that case. Maybe I don't know what markets you trade or what asset class you trade. But what we'll do is we'll leave it for some Q&A, and then we'll leave it at that. We got Alan here, Bando, Bill, Bob, Brad, Brian, Cedar, David, Delta, Ed, Eric, Fanla, Freddie, Jeff, Ian, Irina, Jaro, Keats, Keith, Kin, Michael, Mike, Profit Club, Richard, Ron, Samuel, SJ, Sungi, to Tsunami. Got a lot of traders in here. Excellent. Well, I want to thank you guys for being here, and just thanks for giving me the opportunity to share that. I look forward to working with you guys. And if you have any questions, or if you need assistance, or if you ever want to talk to my team and I, you just let us know. We're just an email or a phone call away.